What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's project, I'm going to be trimming up some trees down here along the creek. Got some low hanging branches that are hitting the tractor cab. I'm going to get everything all pruned up down here so we start mowing and stuff, and pick up some limbs that have fell down. And I got some trees down here that broke off as well. So here's a dead one. It fell during some high winds last week. We got a bunch of trees and stuff down here that need trimmed up. So that's what we're going to be working on today. So got the old steel combi unit here. I bought this back in I think it was 2018 or 17. This thing's been worth its weight in gold since I've had it. Being able to run a weed eater, or pole saw, or whatever attachments you want on it, but it's been pretty good for stuff like this. Alright, so I got it started up. I'm going to start trimming some of these branches down along through here, and work on getting that dead tree cut up. So let's get started. bobcat here. Getting her ready for summertime. Got the triticale and oats are all cut out there. So about 3 days, maybe it'll be dry enough I can start baling that. But anyway, I'm gonna finish changing the oil on this. So when I change my oil on this, I go ahead and pull an oil sample. I send this into Blackstone Labs to get it tested, just to see if there's any fuel dilution in it or any coolant, and get a little health report on the oil. And that helps me keep a eye on the engine and make sure everything's working good internally. It also tells you how much wear metal and aluminum and different stuff is in it. So I'll put that in a little envelope and I'll mail that in, and we'll see what the results are. All right, I got that knocked off the list. These bobcats are super easy to change the oil on. You just pull that drain hose off right there, tuck it down here. Then you take this plate off, and then you can drain it right there like we just did. But got the oil life reset on the display in there, so now we're ready to go again for a while. So I got my little box made for this pump, so I can plug it in there and then run it off this Milwaukee battery. So this just goes on here like so. I'm gonna take this. Usually if this pump's on a transfer tank, I just plug this into my truck. But if I don't have a truck, as in today, I'm pumping out of this tote. Just plug this in, flip this switch, and it doesn't work. I have the battery clicked on there good enough, but there it goes. Works pretty good. Got this little thing off Amazon. It's for I guess they put them on those little kids Power Wheels and convert them to run these batteries for those little electric cars that kids drive. But got that, screwed it on there, took my old trailer hitch out of my truck, had one of the little metal clips came off, and the plug would come out of the truck and it wouldn't stay in there, and then the other one got the tab ripped off, so I had this spare one. So anyway, it works pretty good. Well, our oat and triticale ended up and got rained on after it had set for about 3.5 days. I was gonna bale it up this morning, but it got about 1/4 inch of rain on it, so I just let it set the rest of the day and baled it up wet. Just put it out here to these cows. They seem to be eating it. So I only made 2 bales in this little bitty one, so good test run. Everything on the baler worked good, and I got just that one line, that grease tube to replace, so I'll get that fixed, and then everything should be ready to go for the year.